Have you ever wondered how our brain functions and controls our mood, cognition, and physiological processes? This 3-pound organ, incredibly complex in its structure, is constantly at work, orchestrating our every thought, emotion, and action. The maestro of this intricate symphony? A group of special chemicals known as neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters are the brain's chemical messengers. They bridge the gap between nerve cells, transmitting signals across the vast network of neurons that make up our central nervous system. From the thrill of excitement to the calm of sleep, from the sharp focus of problem-solving to the warmth of contentment, neurotransmitters are there, playing their part in the symphony of our experiences. Each neurotransmitter has its own unique role, akin to the musicians in an orchestra. They include the likes of acetylcholine, dopamine, noradrenaline, serotonin, GABA, glycine, L-glutamate, nitric oxide, purines, and neuropeptides. These neurotransmitters regulate various aspects of brain function, including cognition, mood, motor control, and physiological processes. The human brain, it turns out, is like an intricate symphony with neurotransmitters as its musicians. Imagine an orchestra, where each musician plays a unique role in producing a harmonious melody. Now let's transpose this concept into the realm of our brain, where a similar symphony is conducted by a group of specialized molecules known as neurotransmitters. First, consider acetylcholine, the conductor of this grand orchestra. Just like a conductor who guides the tempo and dynamics of a symphony, acetylcholine directs functions such as memory, learning, and mood, setting the rhythm and pace for our cognitive functions. Enter dopamine, the violinist of our ensemble. Playing the strings of pleasure and reward, dopamine creates the melodic line that resonates with our feelings of joy and satisfaction, making the music of our lives more enjoyable. Now listen to the beating drum of noradrenaline. This neurotransmitter controls our alertness and arousal, just as a drummer sets the pulse and energy of a musical piece. Serotonin, our pianist, regulates mood, appetite, and sleep. Playing a wide array of notes on its keyboard, serotonin harmoniously blends various aspects of our physiological states into a coherent piece. GABA, the bassist, and glycine, the flutist, work together to inhibit neuronal activity. Like the lower tones of a bass and the soothing melodies of a flute, they calm the brain, preventing overexcitement and ensuring balance. L-glutamate, our trumpeter, takes the opposite role. Its loud and clear notes excite neurons, prompting them to send signals and keep the performance going. Nitric oxide, the harpist, gently strums to modulate other neurotransmitters, subtly influencing the overall performance. Likewise, purines, the trombonists, add depth and texture to our brain's symphony by regulating sleep and pain. Finally, our choir, the neuropeptides, step in. They don't just sing, they modulate other neurotransmitters, enhancing their function and adding layers to the melody, making our brain's symphony more complex and beautiful. Each neurotransmitter, like a musician, performs its unique function, contributing to the overall symphony of our brain function. Just like a concert, the symphony of neurotransmitters is a dynamic, ever-changing performance. Imagine a grand orchestra, where each instrument has its own unique sound and role to play. Each instrument, like the neurotransmitter, contributes to the overall harmony of the music, or in our case, the brain function. This is no simple performance. The neurotransmitters, much like the musicians in an orchestra, must interact and influence one another, hitting the right notes at the right time to create a harmonious symphony. This interaction is complex and dynamic, much like the rhythm of a concert that ebbs and flows. Consider acetylcholine, the maestro of the neurotransmitter orchestra, conducting the symphony of brain functions, from cognition to muscle control. Then there's dopamine, the virtuoso violinist, playing the sweet melodies of pleasure and reward. Serotonin, the steady drummer, sets the rhythm of mood and well-being. GABA and glycine, the harmonious horn section, control the tempo of our brain's activity, slowing things down when needed. And let's not forget noradrenaline, the lively flautist, heightening our attention and response to the world around us. But what happens when the orchestra is out of tune? When neurotransmitters fall out of sync, it can lead to various neurological and psychiatric disorders. Just as a discordant note can disrupt a symphony, an imbalance in neurotransmitters can disrupt the harmony of brain functions. Neurotransmitter imbalances can lead to conditions like depression, where serotonin levels may be lower than usual. Parkinson's disease is another example, where a decrease in dopamine can result in motor control issues. These are just a few examples of how crucial the balance of neurotransmitters is to our overall brain function. So there you have it, the brain's concert, a melodious interplay of neurotransmitters, each playing its crucial part in shaping our thoughts, emotions, and physiological processes. Remember, each neurotransmitter plays a unique role in this concert, contributing to the harmony that is our brain function.